guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sharon. If you're not a subscriber, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. So for today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing an updated what I eat in a day video. A couple of things have changed in terms of like how I eat and also like portion control. I did try a couple of diets, but I figured I love my carbs, I love my sugar, I can do without meat. So what I've been doing lately is to just incorporate less sugar into my meals, less carbs into my meals, and meat. I do eat meat here and there. So in this video, I'm going to be taking you through a day of a normal typical day of what I eat in a day. Today is a Friday. This video will be going up on a Sunday. So hopefully you guys, you will enjoy this video. If you're new here, please don't leave without clicking that subscribe button, and let's just get to cooking. So for breakfast, I'm going to be having some muesli and some yogurt. I had hoped I would have some fruits, but I didn't have some fruits, so I just added the muesli to my bowl and also topped it off with some strawberry yogurt from Dairy. It's quite an easy and simple breakfast on the go. Also, if you're into sweet things, then this will be a very perfect breakfast for you. I just top it off with about 4 or 5 tablespoons of yogurt, and that's it from my breakfast. So after having breakfast, I had this pot on the stove cooking some beef bones. These take quite a while to cook properly, so here I was just trying to taste and see if they were ready or not. Unfortunately, they were not, and I had to add some more water to eat. With these beef bones, I'm obviously at my mom's, and my mom makes the best haifiridzi. If you don't know what haifiridzi is, it's just a mixture of meat and your favorite vegetables together. So here I'm just adding some water to make sure that the meat cooks really nice and tender. So one thing that I try to do on a daily basis is to make sure that I finish 2 liters of water by midday. I know this sounds a bit tricky, but what happens with me after 1 p.m. is that things start to get a bit busy and a bit tight, and that window is just hectic for me. So I try to finish my water before 1 p.m. I will continue drinking water, but I have to finish this bottle of water. I don't like water, so I really have to force myself to make sure that I do take in some water into my body. And after this, I did go into the garden to get some vegetables, because again, my mom was making the haifiridzi, but I had to prepare the vegetables and everything that's needed for her recipe. So here I am just trying to make sure that I get enough vegetables for her to prepare the meal for us. From the garden, I obviously have to wash the vegetables, cut them, and just have them ready to cook. that I also wanted to share with you guys is I have mentioned here on this channel that I've tried a couple of diets. It has never worked, and right now I'm on 73 kgs. I love how my body is looking. I love how I feel. I feel like there are meats on certain parts of my body that I do actually enjoy. However, I still want to maintain a healthy lifestyle, and so I try to avoid snaking quite a lot. And if I do decide to snake, I will pick a fruit, I'll pick maputu or something that is not as high in carbs. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys, that if you're having issues with your weight or with your diet, or if you're struggling to figure out how you can eat or enjoy a healthy lifestyle, just pick things that are not difficult for you to miss on your day-to-day life. Like most people would say sadza is not a healthy thing to eat on a daily basis. Yes, it is high in carbs, but I could never imagine living a life without sadza. So I just wanted to say to you guys, if you are trying to lose weight, try to fine-tune and figure out things that you enjoy and incorporate them into your daily lifestyle. Yeah, I'm just trying to prepare these onions. They look like too many onions, but my mom believes for a recipe to work, I have to cut a bunch of onions, and these were quite a lot, but she believes that they make a recipe, so I was just preparing the onions. Instead of cutting the tomatoes, she also prefers that we use a grater to prepare the tomatoes. While I finished grating the tomatoes, the beef bones were almost ready on the stove, and they were ready to be mixed together with all the vegetables. Unfortunately, my battery was dying and I was not able to record the entire process of how she cooks this recipe, but however, I did take a portion of the high fats back with me to my house for dinner, and I'll just show you guys a clip over here of her adding the vegetables and the onions onto the big pot. From here, she just finished cooking everything, and I had to take the rest to my house. This was around 4 or 5 p.m. and I was back at my house preparing the sadza to enjoy together with the high firidzi. I know this is a typical recipe in most Zimbabwean homes, and this is how I basically just cook the sadza. A lot of people debate on whether sadza is healthy or it is not because of how high it is in carbohydrates, but I could never imagine my life without eating sadza. And so yeah, this is how it turned out. This was a beautiful simple meal for a Friday night, and together with this plate, I did enjoy it with a bit of Hunter's Gold to finish off the evening.